Very good morning to all of you. And as the editor-in-chief of Franchise India and Retailer Media, I extend you all a very warm welcome to the first edition, Indian edition, I would say, of the Global Last Mile Fulfilment show here in India today. The e-commerce industry and the omni-channel market in India, I think, is one of the most rapidly growing industries of India today. I think the last figures that we have observed at Retailer Media, the growth was accounted at somewhere like 52% of CAGR. And the industry is expected to touch about $37 billion by 2020. So that's a big growth we're talking about. So this growth has largely been driven out of the e-commerce industry, which has touched almost 13% of the entire commerce which we have known as retail so far. But what has not happened, and which I think is really an opportunity wide open, is omni-channel retail. Retailers and brand owners have yet to really fully recognize the potential of e-commerce. Now, given the nature of e-commerce and omni-channel retail, logistics in the supply chain industry plays a very, very important role in enabling and empowering these industries. So there is a significant value and investments that first need to go into the logistics and the fulfillment industry for the e-commerce and the omni-channel retail industry to be able to pick up its pace. So I think in 2016 and 2017, and perhaps in the years going forward, e-commerce would probably be all about differentiation. So on one hand, omni-channel retail would really start finding its wings, it will start growing, and e-commerce would become extremely competitive and would need to find differentiators within it. And we feel, as an editor and at LMF, we feel that these differentiators would largely come from the logistics and the fulfillment of the orders that e-commerce industry receives. So this could probably include the shortening of the delivery timelines, negligible or zero delivery prices, doorstep delivery solutions, and convenient reverse logistics. So this would largely be fulfilled when logistic industry is today well in place, well invested, significantly large to be able to help the e-commerce and the omni-channel retail industry to grow further. At Franchise India, we have always been known to observe the industry at very early stage and then help this industry to really find its true potential. We found that logistics and fulfillment were one industry which would probably be the future and a very, very large industry in the times to come.